Hey everyone, how's it going? So a lot of you guys probably noticed that it's allergy season, and I have noticed because the air quality's been really bad in my area and I cannot stop coughing and it's killing me. And so I haven't had any time to make this for myself, but I decided since I do have some time tonight, I was going to make it on video and show you guys. So this is a garlic honey cough suppressant, and it's a recipe that I've had for a really long time and have used my entire life. My grandma used to make it for me when I was little, and up until now, and now I'm making it, and I love this stuff. It's actually, it sounds really gross, but trust me, it's actually not that bad. It tastes like something that you'd put on Chinese food, and I'm going to show you guys some little additives that you can add to it to help different problems. So garlic has been used for hundreds of different things, and it's great. You can get garlic supplements. Garlic is good for circulatory problems, but it's also a great cough suppressant. So I have 2 cloves of peeled garlic, and this is just going to be enough for me to take, and I don't have exact measurements. But in this book right here, you guys can see, give you a good look, the Complete Illustrated Guide to Herbs. In here it actually has a recipe for garlic honey, so you should definitely take a look into this book. It has a bunch of cool remedies and stuff, and I've never seen garlic honey in any of my herbal books, so when I saw that it had it, I had to buy this book, and I've loved it ever since. But they have an actual recipe in here. Let me make sure that there's dosages. Yeah, they actually have a whole recipe, and I'm kind of taking that recipe. So it's 2 cloves of garlic, and I'm just going to cover it with honey. Enough honey to make it sweet, but you don't want it overly sweet. So with that in my mortar, I'm just going to crush it up. And I just realized that I probably should have crushed the garlic before I added the honey, because now the garlic is super slippery. But yeah, so what you're going to want to do is crush that up and turn it into a fine paste. The other way to use this, and the way that my grandma used to make it, is that she used to take the garlic and marinate it in honey. She used to take the garlic, like 2 whole heads of garlic, and fill it in a mason jar, and then cover the whole thing with honey. And then you seal the jars like you would with jam or jelly or anything like that. And you just preserve it, and it lasts until whenever you need it. So crushing this up is not working very well, so definitely I recommend crushing your garlic beforehand, because now I'm like struggling to make this into a paste because the honey is so sticky and the garlic is just like moving around everywhere. So once you get your garlic and your honey crushed up, you can take it. The dosages, well, I'll give you the dosage that it says on here, because I'm not a doctor and I don't want to tell you guys something that's not right. I do this completely from memory, so I just take a couple teaspoons whenever I feel a cough coming on. But it says 1 teaspoon daily as a treatment for... Oh, this is awesome. Actually, it says that this is also good for throat infections. So if you guys have not just coughs, if you have any like swelling of the throat, it will be great for that. So you can do 1 tablespoon a day for infections, and 3 tablespoons daily for cough suppressant. You can also add this mixture to hot water and lemon juice for sore throats and colds. So that's a really awesome little added treat to use this for. And it doesn't matter if you use it on kids or on yourself or someone who's already taking medicine, because it's all natural. You shouldn't have a problem with it unless you're allergic to honey. The other thing that I would recommend is that if it's a baby that you're working with, you want to make sure that they're old enough to... It was really good. That they're old enough to have honey, because I think you can't... A child can't have honey until they're like 2 years old, maybe. I'm not exactly sure on that. So yeah, this is a great cough suppressant. So I actually have a story about my garlic honey, and before I go on to the additives. So a year ago, my mom had a really, really severe sore throat, and she went to the doctor for it, and they told her that she wasn't going to be, like, she lost her voice completely, and it was so bad. She had a severe cough, and it wasn't whooping cough, it was something else, but the doctors were like, you know, there's no medicine that we can give you that's going to get rid of the cough, or that's going to, you know, there's nothing that's going to bring your voice back. So she couldn't talk at all, and she had asked me, well, actually she had wrote down on a piece of paper, is there anything that you can do to help me? Because she knew that I always made crazy things. And I whipped her up garlic honey, and she started taking that, and that helped a lot. But I also made a tea, and my tea consisted of garlic honey to sweeten it, but it also had cayenne pepper in it. And cayenne pepper is great for killing infections, and it destroys all of the nasty germs that you have in your mouth and in your throat, and it attacks them right away. So if you guys are having any issues with a sore throat, that it's really horrible, when it's really raspy and it's sore, add a little bit of cayenne pepper, and make sure you're doing it to taste. If you can stand the heat, add a little bit more. If you can't stand the heat, then don't add as much. Now, for tickly throats and throats that you keep coughing and you have a lot of problems with, or just to give your honey a different taste and maybe cut some of that garlic taste down, add a little bit of clove. And I'm actually going to add a bit of clove, and I just want to add enough so that it's flavored and mixed in there nice. I love the taste of clove, and it definitely adds to the helping your sore throat or your cough. I think it really cools your throat down. Another thing that I would probably want to try in this recipe, especially if you're making it fresh, is maybe like a mint or a spearmint that will help calm the cough and keep the tickles in your throat down. Because that's what I keep getting. I keep, like, every time I breathe in really deep, which I don't know why I just did that. Every time I breathe in really deep, I start coughing and I can't stop. So this is probably like one of the only recipes that really helps me. So I definitely want you guys to try it out. And I love garlic. Either way, it's a great recipe. You can sweeten teas with it. You can do anything. But I thought that would help. So I think I'm done talking for now. Hopefully you guys have taken something from this video. Sorry, I literally just worked 9 hours today and I just got off and I was like, I need garlic honey, so I'd make a video. So yes, try this recipe. It's a great recipe. I'm sure you'll love it. If you have any stories to add on garlic honey, or if you guys have ever used garlic honey, definitely leave me a comment. I love to find out from people what kind of remedies they're using. Also, make sure to check out Pagan Perspective this week. I'm Thursday sub, and I'll be doing a video, so for those of you who have been missing my videos and wanting more of me, check out Pagan Perspective Thursday. The topic's really awesome this week. So, love and light, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.